Hi, I'm Rebecca, and welcome to my podcast, Smashing Through with Rebecca.x. I am so excited you're here on this episode. Topics include life, business, mindset, full of kick-ass content and high energy. Enjoy the podcast, and remember, you too can smash through and keep going always. Being at peace with your life is so transformational. It's unbelievable. It really, really is. You know, you may have a goal and a dream of earning this amount of money a year and this, and this. And the thing with me is, because of Master Mindset, is that it's all about really going into the inner soul work and really working on you in order to heal old wounds and all of that, to be at peace with your life. That can transform and be life-changing in itself. It can change how you see things, how you respond, what you will and won't do, and everything else. It's all about forgiving yourself for what was or what could have been, and really making amends and moving forward, and forgiveness and gratitude besides. This is going to be a powerful, powerful podcast for you. So really kick back, relax, enjoy. And I really want you to know that in order to do this work, you've got to be open to actually doing it. Does that make sense? So it's kind of not kind of brushing it down, going, yeah, whatever. It really means going deep within yourself. You can have all the money in the world, and money is energy, money is amazing. I love money, money is my best friend, and all of that. But you know as well as I do, there's so many people who have lots and lots of money, or who had lots and lots of money, and they were still unhappy because there's certain aspects in their life that they're not at peace with, and they haven't resolved, or they haven't made amends, they haven't healed. And it really, really carries on throughout their life. Like, they're carrying everything, like the burden. It's like a backpack, it's like an anchor dragging you down. And in order to really, really heal and mend all of that stuff, all of that emotion and the upset and everything else, you really need to rip off the band-aid and the plaster, look at it for what it is, acknowledge it, see it there, call it out, and then start moving forward with dealing with everything 5 minutes at a time, one thing at a time, and moving forward with everything. And it all starts with you saying, yes, I want to create more peace in my life. I don't want to react. I want to respond. And I really want to mend and heal for all the situations I've been through, all the people that have done me wrong. Do you know what I mean? So it really, really is all about you really saying yes to yourself to begin with, to really seeing that you can work through all the old BS stories, all of the situations that you've been a part of, okay? Especially as a child, it was not your fault. You know, anything that went on when you were little is not your fault. Okay. And the thing is, for you to actually see and call these situations and people out for what they have done and what they've said and all of this, they have actually instilled in you lack of self-worth within your mindset. You know, you're not confident, you've got low self-worth, you know, you're thinking that you're not good enough and everything else because someone's already put that there way back when. Okay, a situation's happened, someone said something to you, and it's not a case of forgiving them, but forgiving the situation. You have made decisions in your life from the mindset aspect of what you were at. And the goal of your life is happiness, but the goal of your life is to really, really be at peace. You know, when you can really work through all of this stuff, is that you are no longer carrying it with you. It's not an anchor dragging you down. You know, a ship can't go anywhere if the anchor's on the bottom of the ocean. Okay, you need to lift it up and then set sail. You're not meant to be in Falmouth docks in Cornwall for forever. You're meant to be at sea, you know? So it is all about, now is the time for you to say, yes, I'm at a point in my life that I'm going to forgive myself for what was and what has happened, and I need to be more at peace with decisions I've made, people, release, let go, and do all of that work. Okay. I do have some ideas, tricks, and everything I'm going to tell you, but I also have an amazing program called Expansion that can really help you. We dive deep in 4 massive modules, really pulling back the layers, really helping, supporting, and guiding you to work all this stuff out within your mindset, your past, your blocks, and shifting everything, because it's all about being at peace. We cover money mindset as well. It truly is remarkable and life-changing. But the thing I want to really, really get across to you today on this podcast is that being at peace with your life, what you've been through so far, is, transformational when you can be at peace with it, when you can deal with it, acknowledge it, call it out for what it was, really identify that what people have said and done defines them, not you. You don't have to carry that burden like a burden on your back and getting up that mountain. You don't have to carry that anymore. People can be rude, people can be horrible, but people can also be nice and genuine and amazing. Okay, as you were a child, those things that went on, that was said, the lack of mindset, or the no self-confidence and no self-worth, and you're not good enough and you'll never achieve this, that, and the other, that is on the other person, but that has been instilled in you. So that's a core belief, and you have to change the belief of what you know. And the one thing I want you to do is write down a sentence that someone has said to you that is still in your head right now, because it's actually affecting all the decisions you make right now, all the things that you want to do, you're not achieving, because that is still the core. And we have to rewrite you a new story. You've got to get rid of all that. You've got to get rid of it all. Okay. And another podcast of mine, which is number 30, was Rewrite Your Self-Powerful Story. That combined with this podcast can really, really help you. But when you can ask the universe, God, angels, Allah, Buddha, whatever you believe in, that you want peace above everything else, and you're willing to do the work, you're willing to get to the nitty gritty, take action and do it, because you can't keep going around in circles all the time. You need to be at peace and content with yourself, with the decisions you've made in the past, because guess what? You made those decisions with the knowledge that you had then, and you are doing your best. Don't have a go at yourself. Don't beat yourself up. You are doing your best with what you've got, the mindset that you've got right now. You are doing your best. You need to really, really focus on happiness and peace and joy and contentment and all of that. But you really need to take action on the steps in order to, first of all, acknowledge, call it out, okay, acknowledge, deal, heal, to then move forward. But really embrace that you are willing to work at it 100% constantly, because being at peace with your life is going to transform everything. Your relationships, the way you respond, the way you react, that you won't react anymore, you'll respond. And it really is a revolutionary, life-changing experience for you. So Expansion is my program. It can really help you. So pop onto my website, Rebecca.x, go into programs and courses, go and have a nosy at Expansion. It really will change your life. And I'm there constantly in the group for support anyway. And I want to share with you that being at peace with your life can really unplug a lot of things. You can forgive yourself, you can heal old wounds and people, situations, you can forgive yourself, you can not have that, grief or grievance or bad thoughts, icky, funky, negative things. You don't have to carry that anymore. You can lift that anchor up off the floor, and you really, really need to know that you can reconnect with the person that would have been before all of the BS, before, someone dimmed your light and told you that you weren't good enough, because you are good enough. You need to know this. You need to be at peace with yourself. And it's all about doing the inner soul work. And I'm really excited for you to do it. So keep going always, and let me know how you get on.